It's Preye's first week in the community where she's posted for her National Youth Service Corps, nysc. She's still trying to adjust to the rural life, far removed from the bustling city she's used to. One afternoon, after a long day at the local primary school where she's been teaching, Preye decides to take a walk to clear her mind. The village is peaceful, surrounded by lush forests, and the sun is beginning to set, casting an orange hue across the landscape. She walks through a path that leads to a quiet stream. She stumbles upon a man sitting on a fallen log near the water. He's dressed in simple clothing, looking as though he belongs there, blending in with the serenity of nature. His eyes are distant, almost melancholic, but when he notices Preye, his face softens into a smile. Ahmed rises to his feet and introduces himself, saying he's a local, though his demeanor and polished speech seem to suggest he's well-traveled. Preye is intrigued, especially because there's something gentle yet mysterious about him. They exchange pleasantries, and Ahmed tells her that he comes to the stream often to think, especially after his experiences as a soldier. He doesn't go into much detail, leaving Preye curious but respectful of his privacy. Their conversation flows easily, and before they know it, an hour has passed. Ahmed offers to walk her back to the village, and Preye accepts. They talk about everything: life, dreams, and their plans for the future as individuals. Ahmed listens with deep attention, making Preye feel heard in a way she hasn't experienced before. Over the following days, they continue to meet by the stream. Preye finds herself looking forward to their conversations. Ahmed never spoke about his past or family in any concrete terms, but his kindness, intelligence, and calm presence captivate her. He helps her navigate life in the village, introduces her to locals, and supports her work with the children. Preye starts falling for him, though her heart hesitates because she's still engaged to her fiancé. However, Ahmed's consistency, his tender nature, and the way he seems to understand her better than anyone draw her closer. She believes she's finally found someone who truly sees her. Preye finds herself opening up to Ahmed in ways she never could with her previous fiancé. Ahmed, in turn, feels a pull toward her that is stronger than the boundaries of life and death. When they kiss for the first time, it's slow, tender, and filled with yearning. Ahmed kisses her with a gentleness that belies his secret. His lips, cool against hers, send a shiver through Preye, but the depth of emotion she feels overwhelms her senses. For Ahmed, this kiss is bittersweet. It's a moment he's wanted, but he knows it can't last forever. As their relationship deepens, Preye and Ahmed share more moments of closeness, but it's their spiritual connection that defines their intimacy. Ahmed is drawn to Preye's inner light, her kindness, and her passion for life. For Preye, Ahmed represents something eternal, a love that transcends physical limits. One evening, they sit in silence, watching the stars. Ahmed takes her hand and begins to speak in a low voice, telling her about the beauty of things beyond the physical realm, things he has seen and felt. His words are poetic, almost like a farewell, though Preye doesn't realize it yet. She feels an overwhelming sense of calm and connection, as if their souls are intertwined. It is in these moments, where words and physical touch blend with the spiritual, that their intimacy truly shines. They don't need to speak to feel connected, and sometimes Preye feels as though she can sense Ahmed's thoughts and emotions without him saying a word. This deep connection makes her feel like she's found her soulmate, but it also heightens the tragic nature of their love. She made up her mind to break up with her fiancé, who have been complaining of her negligence to their relationship. She told him they are not compatible, and she has found the one. He couldn't handle this. He really loved Preye. He kept calling her to apologize for what he didn't do and promised to be better, but it fell on deaf ears. Preye has been carrying doubts for some time now. She's noticed the way Ahmed sometimes seems lost in thought, as if he doesn't fully belong to this world. His reluctance to talk about his past, his strange disappearances at night, and the chill in his touch have all become too much to ignore. She spent hours trying to rationalize it, convincing herself it's just her imagination. But tonight, she can't hold back any longer. They sit quietly by the stream, the sound of water flowing softly in the background. Preye looks at Ahmed, her heart pounding with a mix of love and fear. She takes a deep breath and speaks. Ahmed, I need to know the truth. I've been feeling strange about us lately. There's something you're not telling me, isn't there? Ahmed, who's been avoiding her gaze, finally looks up. His eyes are filled with sorrow, and in that moment, Preye knows that whatever he's about to say will change everything. Ahmed stands up, pacing by the edge of the water. For a moment, he's silent, as though he's struggling with words that have been trapped for too long. Then he speaks, his voice soft and filled with regret. You're right, Prey. I haven't been honest with you, and I've been avoiding this conversation because I didn't want to lose you. But I can't keep hiding the truth anymore. I owe you that much. He pauses, the weight of his words hanging in the air. I'm not like you. I'm not alive. Prey's heart skips a beat. She feels the ground shift beneath her feet, but she doesn't understand. What do you mean? You're here, right in front of me. Ahmed turns to face her, his expression torn between love and sorrow. I was a soldier, Prey. I died a year ago. In a battle, not far from this community. Prey's breath catches in her throat. She feels like she's just been struck by lightning, her mind racing to process his words. It can't be true. It doesn't make sense. No, that's not possible. You're here. I can see you. I can touch you. She reaches out for him, but as her fingers graze his skin, a cold chill spreads through her hand. It's something she's felt before but ignored. Now it's undeniable. Ahmed's face softens as he steps back slightly, his form flickering ever so faintly, just for a moment. Prey gasps, taking a step back as her mind races to grasp the reality unfolding before her. I've been lingering here in this place because I couldn't move on. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of unfinished business. Or maybe because I wasn't ready to say goodbye to this world. And then I met you. Prey shakes her head, her eyes filling with tears. No, you're lying. This can't be real. You're here. You're real. Ahmed takes a step closer, his expression filled with love and pain. I am real, but not in the way you think. I can't stay here forever, Prey. I can feel it. The time I've had with you, it's been more than I ever deserved, but I can't keep pretending. You need to know the truth. Prey's mind flashes back to all the strange moments, the coldness of his touch, the way he seemed to disappear at night, the sadness that sometimes clouded his eyes. The puzzle pieces fall into place, and with each realization, her heart breaks a little more. Prey felt overwhelmed with emotion, shock, confusion, anger, and heartbreak all swirling together. She stumbles backward, her hands trembling. So everything? Our love, this whole time, was it all a lie? Ahmed shakes his head fiercely. No, it was never a lie. My feelings for you are real. I love you, Prey. I always will. But I'm not meant to be here. I shouldn't have let this go on for so long. Tears spill down Prey's cheeks. She's heartbroken, torn between the love she feels for Ahmed and the crushing weight of his revelation. How could you do this to me? You let me fall in love with you, and now you're telling me that you're not even alive. How can I love someone who doesn't belong in this world? I don't know how much longer I have, Prey. I don't know when I'll be gone for good. But I need you to know, loving you has been the most beautiful part of my existence, even if it was never meant to last. Prey falls to her knees, sobbing, her heart breaking into pieces. She wants to scream, to demand answers, but there are none. Ahmed kneels beside her, his presence both comforting and heartbreaking. I love you, Ahmed, but how can I keep loving you, knowing you'll disappear? How am I supposed to let go? Ahmed wipes a tear from her cheek, his own eyes filled with sadness. You don't have to let go, Prey. You'll carry me with you, in your heart. Our love, it doesn't have to end. But I can't stay here anymore. I'm not supposed to. In the silence that follows, Prey feels the weight of their doomed love pressing down on her. She knows he's right. This love, as beautiful as it is, was never meant for this world. Ahmed leans in and kisses her one last time. It's soft, filled with all the love he can give in this fleeting moment. Prey clings to him, wishing she could hold on forever, but knowing she can't. As the kiss ends, Ahmed pulls back, his form becoming more translucent by the second. Prey watches in despair as the man she loves fades before her eyes, leaving her alone by the stream. She sobs into the night, her heart aching with the weight of love lost. But in her heart, she knows that Ahmed will always be with her, even if only in memory.